I've always built. Ronnie's always, helped me since he was a young teenager. Building. Okay, so I helped raise him. I would like to think that. And our life story is your life story. Yours is ours. That's when we start to understand that, we have more in common than we like to know. Right? That's how we come together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start it out with that. We have more in common than we know. Go ahead. If we can understand that we have more in common than we would like to know. What happened Monday? Why are you here? This is like a collage of just energy, positive energy flowing. And unfortunately things happen, but we can't control that. All you can do is know what you're doing for your family,
right,
your life, and your hope for a better way of that, and coming together as a people, as a family,
yeah. So we went to the Trump rally because I was curious to see just how that is, because we've all watched him on TV.
Yeah.
And I just felt it was, I also took my 12-year-old daughter, just as basically kind of a history lesson. You can go see a presidential candidate. And I don't really affiliate with either party. So we just went there with an open mind, pretty much. But I do know I have a few things I don't like about Donald Trump, and that resonates deep with me because of my daughter that has special needs.
Yeah.
And many of us have seen the video that shows him mocking a disabled reporter. And so we went to the rally and we watched for maybe 20 minutes, and then it was time to go because the energy in that place was very dark, angry, hot. Just not like what I would like to surround myself with, and
It didn't feel here.
No, and I really, after seeing, I don't feel like you should be afraid to go to in the United States. You should not have to feel like you're afraid, first of all, to take your kids to something to go get educated on what political party you may choose if you're there to see what they have to say.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to feel scared. You shouldn't have to, my main concern was, what if somebody does say something about my daughter? I had already thought about that because Donald Trump likes to pick people, and dress them down and make them not feel good about themselves, and that's not okay. And so after 20 minutes, we decided to leave, and I was asked, "Why are you leaving?" And that really kind of upset me because at that point, he wasn't making any good points on anything, and there was no reason to stay. These people are chanting horrible things about Hillary Clinton, which sure, that's the opposite party, but really, does it have to be so hateful? Does everybody have to be so hateful towards each other and one another? And so I was, asking these people, why are you staying? How can everybody hear? It's just kind of just made me look at America really differently, and a lot of the people here, and why are people so angry? And I had a reason to feel upset because this man speaking and all of these people cheering and chanting and clapping, he has disrespected so many just people, human beings. We're all here. We're just all here trying to live. That's it. We all, I have my daughter. She has disabilities. She looks different. But she shouldn't have to, feel always like everybody's looking at her, judging her.
Even with her disability, she's intelligent, she's smart, she's beautiful.
Just like any other
her
7-year-old.
soul, her spirit is there.
Yes, definitely. She's a super happy girl, and so then it was just, it got a little heated with this lady started screaming at me, following me, taunting me as we were walking out, yelling at me that if I loved my daughter, I would vote for Trump, and I was just basically kind of yelling right back, why are you all here? And all of you, there's we were in the handicap section, handicapped people there. I will point out also, I did take a look around to see if I could find really any other race than white people, and there was not very many on the level we were on, and probably, I don't know, there was lots of people. I saw 2 Hispanics, and that was about it.
And really, it's not about race, it's about the season of change.
It's
how
about-
we all agree to hopefully understand.
But I'm wondering,
We take
who are
turns.
these people in America? Where are the other people? Where were the other cultures? Because they're just, people are, I don't know. I don't
So
know how to
divided,
say
it seems like.
Yes, and I don't know. So we were walking out, and the Secret Service decided to join us and escort us out and make sure that we were leaving. And you know, your wanded down before you go in there. Obviously, it didn't look like a threat.
Yeah.
I had a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, and my mom
Yeah.
with me, and you know, we get in the elevator. Secret Service gets right in with us. My kids were scared. My kids didn't, you know, like, what is all this anger? Why?
What's beautiful about this experience, I didn't seek you out. You didn't seek me out. Something just brought you together. Something brought us together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I want to make sure that people understand that we're truly trying to do this for the right reason.
Yes.
Start with the family. Support the family. And hopefully we can educate ourselves to have a better world that way.
Yeah, and I never wanted any, like, publicity.
Yeah.
That was nothing. This was nothing about Donald Trump personally at all. That guy, I mean, he was doing a speech. He had no part of what happened. It's the people that he's bringing around, and people have to just start coming together in love
Yeah.
and acceptance and
Harmony,
kindness, practicing kindness, harmony. We are all human beings. Nothing makes one better than the other.
And I really appreciate that you're feeling that, because I give you a little insight of what I do when you came in for coffee and just trying to understand what this is all about, what we're doing. We're celebrating tonight, October 5th, from 6 to 10. We hope that everybody enjoys the band that we're going to have and free music. And this has really been something that brings my day to a better way of we're coming together for the right reason. And we're going to celebrate about it. We're not going to instill fear. We're not going to complain. We're going to come up with a plan to make sure things are happening. And I thank you very much for you coming in and
Thanks for having
giving
me.
the opportunity for people to hear your story. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.